Alright everybody, welcome back to another Game Dad unboxing, except this time instead of unboxing trading card game things, I'm getting into one of my more dedicated hobbies here of board gaming. I picked this one up at my local friendly gaming store, Blitzkrieg Games and Comics, the other day after trying the demo that was so wonderfully sitting there waiting to be tested. Great places have great demos, and this is one I really do enjoy. Renegade Game Studios productions like Clank, Flatline, Fuse. I've enjoyed just about every Renegade Game Studio game that I've played so far. This one was no exception, so I decided to go ahead and pick it up after demoing it with some friends, and I thought it'd be fun to unbox it and kind of go through it here a little bit with y'all on camera. And I'll be putting out a review of the game shortly thereafter. If you have any questions, please make sure that you leave a comment. If you like these videos and want to see more of them, comment on some other games you'd like to see maybe reviewed or unboxed. I do have some Kickstarter games coming in that I will be doing unboxings for as well. So we'll get to it. Let's get this bad boy open. So it looks like they actually perforated part of this. I don't know if that's on purpose or not, but it's really easy to get this guy open. So let's do that. Oh, nice graphic design here on the lid. Really enjoy that. So let's see what's on the inside here. Alrighty. So as always, we've got our nice little pamphlet of games here. Oh, I forgot Flip Ships. I have that one too. Really fun game. Can't wait to start getting some more reviews and things up. Actually played their Fox in the Forest the other day too, which was really fun. Not a big fan of trick-taking games, but that one was pretty fun. Anywho, we've got our rule book here, pretty thick, really well printed out. Gives you, oh, sorry for knocking the camera there, gives you a nice little overview here. Looks like the rules, anatomy of cards, and then the tile layout. We'll get a little bit more into one of my bones to pick here about those tiles, but that's going to be more in the review section of it. Got a nice dry erase board here. Something you can keep track of scores on, and I'm assuming this is the solo variant side. I didn't get to play with this part, but really enjoyed that one. We've got our public area board here. Really nice thick board. Hopefully after a few plays it'll lay a little bit flatter. And then, oh, looks like some of this stuff already jumped up out of here a bit. Got jostled around, so we'll get into this a bit, and our dry erase marker got put out of its place, but we'll look at a couple of these. Really love the graphic design as far as the artwork goes, but some of that lettering is really hard to read on some of the lighter cards. Let me see if I can find one here that's just a little bit difficult to read. Maybe we pick a different font for the second printing here, Renegade. That really small, really difficult to read. Our character cards here, lots of fun, different kinds of characters. As you can see, we'll go over that a little bit more in the review. Love how all of this fits into this tray. There are certain companies that shall remain nameless that don't do such a good job with their inserts. Got our first turn player marker, and of course everyone's favorite, the gelatinous cube. Pretty neat. And then all of the different meeples, your workers. This is a worker placement game, so you got all your different base workers and then your specialty characters like the automaton here, or the very mean snowman. Feel like for the MSRP on this one we could have gotten a little bit better, but you know, I'll take what I can get. I think the real joy though is in these card packs. Now, I'm a big proponent of sleeving, and maybe it's because of my kids, and I know that I want these games to last long through their adolescence and being able to have those family game nights last. But I think the real bang for your buck is these cards. It's a really nice card stock. The sleeves that you need for them are the Yucatan or the Catan size, but every single one of these 152 book cards that are in here has different names of books, and they really went into and there's some real silly ones, there's some real tongue-in-cheek humor ones, there's just a lot of really good stuff in here. Getting to sit down and play through the game, part of the excitement of playing it honestly is just reading out all the silly names of the books in your library when you're done. But again, I feel like I'm getting more into the review part of it and listen to that. But if you look, it's even made big enough to where when these cards, I don't know if you can see my finger here, but it's big enough to once the cards are sleeved, they'll still fit as well. And then, like I said, our little dry erase marker for our scoreboard. 2 more packs of cards here. I'll get these unboxed, unwrapped. They're already unboxed. But just some more books, lots and lots of books. And then of course the secret role part of the game is these cards here. You have a book that is your specific type proficiency, and then there's some books that will be banned, book types that will be banned, some book types that will be staples for your library, so you get points based on that. But this last one opened up here. So total component count on the cards 158. That's 152 different shelving book cards, and then 6 of those reference book cards. So there we are. So there is the unboxing of Ex Libris. Again, I'll be putting a review of this one out shortly. But here's our box art again. Renegade Game Studio, one of my favorite production companies. Make sure that if you like to see more of this kind of stuff, that you subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below about maybe another unboxing that you'd want to see. I have got some Kickstarters coming, so I will be more than happy to unbox those Kickstarters when they come in if enough people say they enjoy these unboxings. Until next time, have fun.